Good evening, my dear little ones. Tonight I want to tell you a very special story, a story that takes us back to the very beginning of the world when everything was fresh and new. It's a story about the first family, the first man and woman, and the beautiful garden where they lived. Are you ready? Let's begin. A long, long time ago, when the world was just being created, there were no plants or trees yet growing on the earth. The ground was dry and no rain had fallen. But then, something amazing happened. Streams of water began to bubble up from the ground, watering the whole surface of the earth. And from that very earth God formed the first man. He carefully shaped him from the dust and then breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. And just like that, the man became a living being. This man was named Adam. God had planted a wonderful garden in a place called Eden, and he put Adam there to take care of it. This garden was like a paradise, filled with all kinds of trees that were not only beautiful to look at, but also provided delicious food. In the middle of the garden stood two special trees, the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God gave Adam a very important job, to take care of the garden and to name all the animals. So Adam spent his days exploring the garden and giving names to every living creature. But even with all the animals around him, Adam felt something was missing. He needed a friend, someone like him. Seeing that Adam was alone, God decided to make a helper for him. So he caused Adam to fall into a deep sleep. While Adam was sleeping, God took one of his ribs and used it to create a woman. When Adam woke up, he saw her and was filled with joy.
This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, for she was taken out of man.
Adam named her Eve, and together they became the first family. They lived in the Garden of Eden, where everything was perfect and they felt no shame. They were happy and they loved each other, and they were loved by God. And so Adam and Eve lived in harmony with all of creation, taking care of the beautiful garden that God had given them. Their story reminds us of the importance of family, love, and taking care of the world around us. It also teaches us to be grateful for all that we have been given. As you drift off to sleep tonight, remember that you are part of a wonderful world that God created with love. Just like Adam and Eve, you are never alone because God is always with you. Good night, my beautiful children, and may you have the sweetest dreams.